Gold Coast, Australia is a coastal city located in southeast Queensland, and it has something for everyone. You've got the beaches, the theme parks, the rainforest, and so much more. And in my completely unbiased opinion, it's the best place in the world. But what do I know? I only grew up there. Okay, maybe I'm a little biased. So I went to the streets of Surfers Paradise, a suburb in the heart of the Gold Coast, to ask locals and tourists their honest thoughts.
So how long have you been on the Gold Coast for?
I've been on the Gold Coast for about 6 years.
About 5 years.
10 months.
2 weeks.
5 months.
For 3 days.
All my life.
1 day.
9 months.
9 years.
5 months.
2 years.
I've been here for 2 years.
Just yesterday. I just arrived yesterday.
Okay, what are your thoughts on the Gold Coast, just in general?
It's pretty chill. It's really relaxing here. Really beachy vibes. Really warm weather. I love it.
Yeah, it's not bad. Good sun. Yeah, quite good, yeah.
We're from Sydney, definitely warmer than Sydney. Chill. Everyone just seems like they're always on holiday.
I've seen it change a lot over the past few years. It started off very much like a country town, and now it's turned into obviously the tourist mecca that it is. It's a beautiful place. The weather is incredible, as you can see around you, and as a lot of your footage is probably shown. And most of the year the weather's pretty good too. And overall it's very welcoming to anybody else who's from other shores.
Everybody's on holiday. So it's a really happy vibe. And in the morning, you've got people out running, jogging, walking their dogs, etc., etc. During the day, you've got business people running around. Then you've got, in the afternoons and evenings, you've got families and tourists from all over the world. And then at night, you've got the punters partying hard, and then someone comes at about 4:30 in the morning and cleans it all up, and it all starts again, and this happens every single day. It's totally interesting.
And what's the best thing about the Gold Coast?
Oh, the weather.
Yeah?
The beaches.
Yeah.
The surfing. Oh, not that I surf, but, it's just wonderful.
The best thing about the Gold Coast has to be the many beaches we've got and the good sunshine.
I'd have to say the weather.
Probably the weather. It doesn't rain that often. It's always bright and sunny.
The beach obviously is number one. And then the food. You've got to try the food around here. There's a lot of multicultural food.
Safety.
Safety's good?
Yes.
Yeah?
And then I think the best is beach is very beautiful, and then we can see sunset, very beautiful sunset.
I feel safe when I go out in the night. I feel safe in the streets.
Look, I've never felt so safe anywhere in my life as I do, particularly in Surfers. There are cameras everywhere. I can walk home at 4 o'clock in the morning and feel safe.
I love the sense of community, and I love, I think the council puts on so many events for all different types of people, like family stuff, music concerts, art things. I just think it's wonderful.
I don't know, there's just so much to do. There's like beach, there's food, there's theme parks, there's just everything is here.
Watching someone do a U-turn legally.
Is that something specific?
In Sydney, we can't,
Oh, you don't do U-turns?
U-turns are illegal, so...
What? How do you turn around?
You have to...
2 right turns?
Yeah.
The fact that everything really is at our doorstep here. We have the beach right there, and we also can go up to the mountains. We have the hinterland. We have other beautiful places around that we can go to, and it's all within a quick drive.
What's the worst thing, do you think? Is there anything bad about the Gold Coast?
Yes, there is. It all depends on your point of view, but as far as I'm concerned here, especially with being around as long as I've been around here, there are people who've decided to get a little bit wrapped up in their image and getting a little bit pretentious, I'd say, and starting to, I suppose, hold it against some other people who aren't quite up to their personal standards. But luckily, they're a very, very small, minute bunch of people. On the whole, it's a very friendly place to be.
There are more and more homeless people that are popping up, but not just here, all over. Southport, all over Sydney. So obviously that's a sign of economic problems for the country.
I guess I've seen some homeless people, and they're the same homeless people you see day in, day out. And we both volunteer for a philanthropic charity, and I think it'd be really great if Australia could do something about the number of homeless we have. I guess the Gold Coast is warm, so everyone flocks here. But you see it in Sydney, you see it in Melbourne, you see it in every city basically.
The worst thing I think is I think we don't have enough people living here. We've got a lot of big cities like Southport and like Broad Beach and stuff, but not a lot of things going on, you know, kind of boring.
Maybe in big cities, the shops and everything stays open till late, but in Gold Coast, everything closes really early, probably just that.
But it's so far away from Sydney that we have to get on a plane to come here.
The Bogan accents.
That's the worst thing.
You don't have?
I can't.
You can't think of anything bad.
Oh, yeah.
Or good.
That's a good sign.
I haven't found it.
There's nothing bad.
Only that my son and granddaughter aren't here.
Oh. Okay, what have you been to the theme parks?
Yes,
What's your favourite one?
SeaWorld.
I have been to Wet and Wild and Movie Land and
Movie World, yeah.
Movie World and also Dream World.
Which was your favourite?
Wet and Wild.
I have been to the theme parks. I used to work at them.
Oh wow. I'm asking people which is the favourite, which is the best.
Okay.
You're the most qualified to answer, I think.
Yep, okay. I think you'll find the best one to go to in general would be Movie World. It used to be Dream World. Unfortunately, they don't have the selection of rides they used to have, although they still have the animals, which is a good thing. But you do have Movie World, which pretty much encompasses all of the rides, etc., as well as things for the kids all the way up to adults.
For anyone watching this that doesn't live on the Gold Coast and thinking about coming here, would you recommend it? Or who is it for? What type of people?
I definitely recommend it, and I think it's good for all sorts of people. So obviously retirees who have money, who can just come up here and bowl and do whatever. But I think young people that, you know, the universities up here are pretty good. And I think also if you're thinking of getting into filming, movies, animation, anything like that, and hospitality. You know, a lot of hospitality jobs up here. So definitely.
I also think it's good for cheap family holidays. Like, it's very inexpensive to get here from Sydney, and I think they've got a range of accommodation costs.
Everyone, but mostly younger people, because there's a lot of like active activities. They have like there's a lot of like places where young people can come with friends. Yeah, so if you're like in a group of friends, it's perfect for that, for groups.
Probably for surfers and people who like hiking and beach, because there's like a lot of mountains and everything around the Gold Coast as well. So yeah, everything like very natural things. Like if someone wants to be with the nature and stuff, they should totally visit Gold Coast.
I think it's for really anyone, but I would have to say maybe people from like colder countries, if they want a really nice summer holiday, come here.
It's so warm. Anyone can come. There's stuff for everyone. Families, students, I guess. Old people can come and just chill out. Anyone, come.
I would recommend to anyone. I think like if you're into shopping, if you're into beaches, if you're into the wildlife, if you're into theme parks, they've got everything. So.
Well, there's a huge mix of demographics here. People from all around the world, older people, younger people, really, it's got something for everyone. And unless you're here, unless you're looking for some peace and quiet and serenity, then probably this isn't the place for you. Choose a different place.
Look, there's not really any specific type of person here to come to the Gold Coast. It suits everybody. If you're a person who just wants to come and have a relaxing time, you can most certainly do that. The water can do that to you. As I said, we have the hinterland nearby also. We have a lot of arts and crafts also, and a lot of different cultural things that do happen around here, and also the kids love it here too.
This is the place to be. If you're gonna visit Australia, you know, you gotta really like take in the beach and the sun, and like, come on, this is the place. This is the place.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. This probably seemed just like a massive ad for the Gold Coast, but everyone that I interviewed was genuinely loving life on the Gold Coast. It's just that good. For more Australian content, hit subscribe and stay tuned.
This is the way